You open TikTok just to watch one video. 5 minutes later, you're still scrolling. Then you look at the clock. 2 hours are gone. And somehow, you still want to watch one more. So what is happening inside your brain? The first thing to understand is that TikTok isn't simply showing you random videos. Every swipe gives the system more information about what keeps you watching. What you watch. What you skip. What you replay. And what makes you stop scrolling. Your brain is constantly evaluating. Is the next video going to be interesting? And that's where the reward system comes in. When something feels rewarding or exciting, your brain reinforces the behavior that led to it. That's one reason endless scrolling can become so difficult to interrupt. There's always another video waiting. But the biggest problem may not be dopamine. It may be what happens to your attention. Short videos constantly change the subject, the image, the sound, and the emotional tone. Your brain doesn't have to stay with one idea for very long. Swipe. New video. Swipe again. New stimulus. And repeat. Now imagine doing this for hours every day. Then you put your phone down and try to read a book. Suddenly, the book feels slow. Work feels harder. And even a normal conversation can feel less stimulating. This doesn't mean your brain is permanently damaged. But it can mean your attention has become accustomed to constant stimulation. And there's another problem: information overload. Every few seconds, your brain receives something new. Funny. Sad. Angry. Surprising. Then something completely different. Your brain has to keep switching gears. That can leave you feeling mentally exhausted. And then there's sleep. You tell yourself you'll watch one last video before bed. Then another one appears. And another. Suddenly it's 1 a.m. The problem isn't only the screen. It's the fact that you've kept your brain engaged when it should be winding down. So does TikTok actually damage your brain? The answer is more complicated than a simple yes or no. Research has found associations between heavy or problematic short video use and poorer attention, inhibitory control, and other cognitive outcomes. But scientists are still studying exactly why this happens and how much is cause and effect. So the real question isn't, is TikTok evil? The better question is, who is controlling the scroll? You don't necessarily need to delete TikTok. You need to stop letting the algorithm decide when you're finished. Start with one simple rule. Set a specific amount of time before you start scrolling. And when the timer ends, stop. Don't negotiate with yourself for just 5 more minutes. And try creating moments in your day where nothing is competing for your attention. Take a walk. Read something. Talk to someone. Let your brain experience boredom. Because boredom isn't always the enemy. Sometimes, it's the space where your brain finally gets to think. So the next time you open TikTok for just 5 minutes, ask yourself one question. Am I choosing to scroll? Or am I just following the next video? Because your attention is one of the most valuable things you own.